It happened 2 months earlier than predicted. We'll tell you why our roads are looking better and take a free tour of the Sweetwater Wetlands with your smart device. These stories and more coming up next on Tucson City News in Review. Hi, I'm Elaine Mandel and welcome to Tucson City News in Review. We're here at the OMF Operations Maintenance Facility for the Sunlink streetcar. We were here last summer when the first streetcar made its public debut, and now just 10 months later, we have another reason to celebrate. Take a look.
From the outside, this seemed like an average day in the city of Tucson. But step inside this Sunlink streetcar.
How close are we to the millionth rider?
And it was easy to see.
If you get off again and go back on.
This was no average day.
We are picking up the millionth rider on the Sunlink streetcar. We're picking up the rider 2 months in advance of when we thought we were going to have that rider, which is great. What it shows is that the city has really embraced the Sunlink route. Our residents, our students, our tourists.
Monitoring ridership numbers, Sunlink General Manager Steve Bethel kept everyone updated.
Next stop, 4th Avenue and 6th Street. Doors to
4th and 4th is where we're going to get them.
Plenty of battery life, check. Balloons, check. Millionth rider sign, check. The anticipation was building.
Congratulations, you're a millionth rider.
All right, on behalf of the city of Tucson, as the mayor, I'd like to give you your 1 millionth rider t-shirt.
Thank you.
Which is a one of a kind, I can assure you. And then all sorts of good Sunlink paraphernalia, including a fan with a map, among other things. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Anna Bjornson is an avid streetcar rider and University of Arizona student on her way to class. But on this day, she was a Sunlink streetcar celebrity.
I was just taken aback, very overwhelmed. I had no idea what was going on. And then he said he was the mayor, and that was wow. Never met a mayor before.
After interviews and photos with dignitaries, Anna was on her way.
You headed out?
Yeah.
All right. You can take that with you if you want, huh?
Wait, should I take this?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
The celebration continued as other passengers boarded the Sunlink streetcar.
Hi, we're celebrating our 1 millionth rider on Sunlink today, and we have gifts for everyone.
Meanwhile, Anna Bjornson was enjoying a day she won't soon forget.
Oh my God. I'm going to call my mom after class probably and tell her about all this. She's going to freak out, I'm sure.
Anna sure was excited. If you've ever ridden the Sunlink streetcar, you know it's a smooth ride. And now, thanks to the approval of Prop 409, motorists are enjoying the same comforts. Recently on Tucson's west side, crews were busy milling and overlaying greasewood as part of a voter-approved 5-year, $100 million road recovery bond program. Prop 409 passed in 2012. Now in its second year, the city of Tucson is not only seeing favorable results on its roads, but also in its budget. Thanks to lower gas prices, high original estimates, and
aggressive bids by our contractors. The bidding environment has been very healthy right now, so in turn we have extra capacity in our program. So we've estimated we have almost $40 million. That means we still have the $100 million we had before, but we have $40 million worth of work that we believe we can do above and beyond what we initially had planned.
the original plan for Prop 409 was to improve 244 miles of roadways. Those miles have now been increased by 101, creating a total of 345 miles of improved roadways.
Of course, the item on the agenda talks about another $40 million in capacity we have on our $100 million bond election that we had in November of 2012.
After hearing proposals by the Tucson Department of Transportation, the Bond Oversight Commission made its recommendation to the mayor and council to earmark $37 million to improve the arterial roadway system and $3 million to improve residential or local streets. What does some of this road work entail?
A fog seal, which is a layman's term, it is a spraying of an emulsified asphalt onto the surface of a pavement. It consists of an actual oil particle surrounded by a surfactant with water as your carrying agent to carry it into the surface of the pavement.
Mr. Cole sure knows his pavement. In case you didn't get that, Fog Seal is a mixture of oil, soap, and water that extends the life of nice roads.
Slurry Seal is an emulsified asphalt as well. It has fines in it, meaning sands and small gravel, very, very minor aggregate, usually number 4 C even below, which is a very, very fine sand and the very minor aggregates.
Slurry Seal is a mixture of fine sand and asphalt that seals the surface and gives you a smooth ride.
This is a mill and overlay. Milling is the operation of removing the asphalt. It's a grinding machine, if you will, and we've seen that. It comes out and it grinds the top layer of asphalt. And then you're coming back in with new asphalt. And of course, you're placing it usually, this is about 2 to 2 1/4 inches in thickness.
Mill and overlay grinds off the old pavement and gives you a brand new surface, just like we see here on Greasewood. Repairing our roads requires the consideration of many different pavement applications and the coordination of utilities below the roads. The typical lifespan of new pavement is 20 years.
We're here to provide you a better surface, a better riding pocket, and make your commute so much better for your community. And again, I can't thank the citizens of our community enough for approving our proposition, and we're here to deliver what we promised to you.
That's big news for our city. Tucson Water has some big news of its own. They are introducing a new discovery program at the Sweetwater Wetlands. Grab your smart device and let's take a tour.
Anybody does a lot with data and computers and programming? There you go. Who likes chemistry here? All right, we have a whole chemistry lab.
At first glance, this may seem like a job fair.
We are about a $170 million business. That's the type of volume of money that it takes to run an organization.
With 515 employees, Tucson Water offers a variety of careers, from hydrology to electrical engineering.
We just want to get these kids really empowered, really enthused about school and learning these things.
Students from Amphitheater High School visited the Sweetwater Wetlands to take part in a discovery program that offers 4 different scientific journeys.
So you can view Sweetwater through the eye of 4 different scientists. You can either be a botanist, a wildlife biologist, an ornithologist, or a hydrologist.
Take a picture of this.
The journeys begin at the main kiosk, where guests use a QR code reader app on their smart device.
There you go. I think that should work.
Once connected,
yes, so that's exactly it. I wonder how the flow of water.
Just follow the directions.
West.
The Discovery Program is a partnership between Tucson Water and UA's Arizona Project WET to provide self-guided tours at the Sweetwater Wetlands.
Okay, here we go.
The first stop on the hydrology journey is the splitter box, where most of the water comes into the wetlands.
And from there, the students or the public are able to walk along and kind of follow the path of the water through Sweetwater Wetlands.
What will you do to answer the question, how is the flow of water managed in the Sweetwater system?
And I really learned how water and as a system really goes through from the different splitter boxes all the way up to the different basins where it is recharged the groundwater.
How will you record your Sweetwater system observations? Now the recharge basins?
Yeah, I think now the recharge basins.
The hydrology journey took the students past the settling ponds and recharge basins.
So then we continue walking straight along the path.
Their final stop was the well, where the students were able to measure the groundwater.
So what you're going to do is you're going to lower this down the well, and when it hits water, it's going to make that beeping sound. And what you're going to do is when you get to that point where it just starts to beep, you're going to pinch the line at the top of the well casing here, and that's going to be your measurement, and that's going to be the depth to the groundwater.
The sensor was lowered and lowered.
It went down pretty deep, like 150 feet, and when it reached the water, it just made a beeping noise, and that's all we knew.
Okay, see what we got.
152.
It's a cool place to come and just see like how everything works out. Like there's more work behind, I guess, just like water coming out of your tap, and I think that's pretty cool.
This is a great wildlife oasis in the middle of Tucson that's a free resource, and students can come down here anytime and experience the wildlife and also participate in these kinds of activities where they learn more about their environment and about water issues here in southern Arizona.
After the journey, were there any future hydrologists in the group?
Water is our most important resource. None of us can do without it. So definitely can see this as like a sustainable job if I want to look into it as a career in the future.
The public is also encouraged to participate in Arizona Project Wet's Discovery Program. The Sweetwater Wetlands water treatment facility is open 7 days a week for self-guided tours. Gates open about 1 hour before sunrise and close about 1 hour after sunset. For more information, visit arizonawet.arizona.edu or call Jessica Alstrom at 626-9939.
From an urban wildlife habitat to city parks. Ever wonder how many pools there are? How many dog parks? If you have a question about city parks and recreation, let us know, and we'll find out what Sierra says.
Hi, I'm Sierra Davenport with Tucson Parks and Recreation. We love hearing from our residents. Recently, we received this question. How many parks are in the city of Tucson?
That's a great question. We have 128 parks in the city of Tucson, including this one, Reed Park, home of the Reed Park Zoo, and High Corbett Field.
We also have 97 parks with playgrounds, 18 city pools, 2 splash pads, 5 skate parks, 7 off-leash dog areas, 5 golf courses, and 19 recreation centers.
We've got something for everyone. For more information on Tucson Parks and Recreation, visit us at tucsonaz.gov/parks or email me at sierra.davenport@tucsonaz.gov. Until next time, I'll see you in the parks.
I can't wait to learn more from Sierra. That wraps it up for this edition. I'm Lane Mandel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Tucson City News in Review.